I already got one side out. Really easy stuff. Nothing hard. It's a 14 millimeter, these top ones. It should be fine. And then the bottom ones, you have the 14 back here. There you go. Set that aside. We're gonna take off this bottom 17 right here. All right, I actually got it already loose. Let me see if I can get it off with one hand. Or is it just spinning this side? Yep, it is. If any of the bolts that hold the brake line on, go ahead and take those off. I believe it's a 12 millimeter. Let's see if this light will actually help. You know what? I'm actually gonna go ahead and paint all this in here. I'm actually gonna go ahead and clean this off because this side was rubbing really bad. And we're gonna clean this side as well. Fork out of the way. I think that's what these are called, forks. Set that aside, and then the strut should drop now. Let's go ahead and take off those 14 mils from the top. Strut's already out. Hopefully it's still in good condition, the spring, because I'm gonna go ahead and reuse the spring. And let's go ahead and clean this up and actually give this a quick spray. It doesn't have to be perfect. Obviously, no one's gonna be looking down here that much, but I will when I work on the Civic. So I went ahead and I bought this. I got it at Home Depot for about $4. It's undercoating, rubberized black, and I'm not really gonna give a crap about prep because it's a wheel well. No one's gonna see, only me. But basically, the idea for this is to cover all this up. So that's all I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not really gonna make this look like show quality. I'm not even gonna mask. I'm just gonna go to town with it. Some of you might find this cringing. Some of you might actually like this. Or maybe put more prep time than I did. But for right now, I don't care. I guess we could get up there a little bit. Don't worry guys, engine bay will be painted. Let's focus our attention. Much better. That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm gonna go ahead and use some purple power to clean these up. I swear I'm in love with purple power. This thing will clean these up real nice. And you know what's the best part about it? It's only $6 a gallon at Walmart. You don't need a $15 rag to clean these up. Just spraying this will dissolve the grease, and you just pressure wash them and they get so clean. But we're just gonna leave these sitting for overnight, or actually they're probably gonna be sitting here for like 2 or 3 days because I'm gonna get my new shocks from Rock Auto on Thursday, I believe. And then we're gonna install them on the new ones. But These are actually Sport Lines 4174 zeros. These are 492 to 2000 Honda Civic. And it's pretty cool that these came with the car. That way I don't have to spend on lowering springs, because I do eventually plan on getting coilovers, but not right now. I just want to get this car barred, registered, and drive worthy before I actually start doing big spending on it. For now, this is good for now. When I get the GABRIELs and the dust boot covers, and should be good to go for however long it lasts, I guess. As I showed you guys, I bought them off Rock Auto for $5 each front and $6 each rear. And if I think it lasts a year, I'm cool with that, actually. Holy crap. To all you guys that do power everything on EG's conversions, I salute you guys. This is hard work. So now that I know that the engine runs somewhat decently, gonna go ahead and do spark plugs on it, actually. I got 4 of these. There's the part number. Got these off Rock Auto for about $20. Came in that one over there. But spark plugs are easy. If you own a car, chances are you most likely have done spark plugs. Or if I should actually say that differently. If you're a car enthusiast, chances are you've probably already done spark plugs, because everyone that I know that has a car has done spark plugs, or that is a car enthusiast. I should really say that much more clearly. But simple stuff. I got this from Harbor Freight. It's a Pittsburgh 5/8, and it has a rubber inside so that the spark plug can come out from it, or it could come out with it. I'm gonna go ahead and loosen all these, do it with 2 hands, because I've seen people that do it angled and actually break them. So hopefully it doesn't happen right here. I for sure have seen worse, but you can see the tips really gone on this one. And then, yeah, it's time to change them out. I just didn't want to buy them if I didn't know this engine was not gonna run correctly, but I think it does. I've already driven it around the block and it seems to idle fine. It seems to run right. So here I am doing basic maintenance on it now. And let's just compare with the good one. Wow. Hopefully it makes the car run a lot better. I mean, it already sounds like it does run good, but it doesn't hurt to change the spark plugs. Gonna go ahead and replace the thermostat. I believe it's inside that housing. Don't worry, people, water's in here, not coolant. So let's see if I can get this off. All right, set this up here. Don't want to let all of it drain out. Looks like we still got some green coolant. What's holding it? It looks like there's 2 10 millimeters. You have one right there and one on the lower side. So let's go ahead and remove that. But I got the thermostat right here. It's a new one. Let's see. Oh, right here. Here I got the thermostat. Oh. Jinx just chilling there. I'll let her be. Thermostat right here, and it comes with the gasket as well. Ta-da! I believe this is OEM, so this should last the lifetime of the vehicle, hopefully. Or I said that wrong. I guess however long I hold this car for. So the bottom one's the old one, top one's a new one. They're both rated at 78 Celsius. They both look the same actually. Here, I'll set them down. Or not. But actually, no, they're different. Jeez. Can't do this with one hand. Completely different. Hopefully they do fit, because I don't know. I don't like returning parts to Rock Auto because their return shipping is kind of absurd. But anyways, let's go ahead and install the new one. New thermostat is already installed. When you install the thermostat, make sure that little nipple or the little hole is at the very top. Can't really see it from here, but what I'm trying to say is make sure this is at the highest point. You always want to make sure this is at the highest point. For those that were wondering, the part number for this, got it off Rock Auto. It's really good. And it's back in there. Double check it's all tight. Both screws are also tight. So let's just grab our hose and just put it back in there. Bottom hose is installed. Intake is back on. I still gotta get a hose that goes from here to here that will be able to fit this, because the hose I have only fits over this and not that. So I'm gonna probably go to the auto parts store and get that hose. Filter is coming in. I had to order another one because the one that was on here was crushed and I didn't like it. But check this out. I almost fell on that. Jeez. Stupid FedEx is supposed to bring my new shocks today, and now they're gonna come tomorrow. But anyways, future episode, guys. Power window locks and mirrors. Soon to come. Soon to come. So that's going to be a future video. I'm basically converting the EG to have power doors, mirrors, windows, locks, all that good stuff that the hatchback didn't have. The SI did have power mirrors, but I want power everything. I'm too spoiled. All my cars have had power everything, and it's just one of those luxuries I can't live without. So I'm going to get power windows, which is what I really wanted. Mirrors are just going to be a bonus, and the door lock actuators for the locks. Kind of want to get an alarm for this, so that's one of the reasons why I want to get powered locks as well, so I could go get an aftermarket alarm. And guess, you know, don't want to get this car stolen, or at least try to prevent it to get stolen, even though some people know how to bypass all that. Well, whatever. I'm just rambling at this point, but I'm gonna install one of these. Figured why not? It's an important gasket anyways, but it's really simple. Just not gonna do it with one hand, people. You get the drift. She's purring like a kitty. So I got some of this. So apparently Valvoline also does for Honda and Acuras of the antifreeze ready to use stuff. So I let the water drain out and I went ahead and filled it up with some blue stuff. So a new thermostat is in, new exhaust manifold gasket is in, new spark plugs, and then we painted the wheel wells. So I thought my shocks were gonna come in today, but I guess tomorrow. FedEx, what do they say? Reschedule the delivery. So I guess we'll have to wait till tomorrow for that. But I'm just gonna go ahead and let the system bleed for a bit. And engine seems to be idling really good. Really can't wait to take this out on the street, registered and insured, because right now I can't really take it out because Honda's a cop magnet. So I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna leave it here and see if I can get it registered and hopefully go get it barred.